taking a live look at a tropical disturbance making its way over the Dominican Republic. It's the latest concern as the hurricane season kicks into high gear. We have our team of meteorologists keeping an eye on this, and while the storm may not directly affect our coast, guys, it is more of a sign of what's to come this hurricane season.
Yes, of course, things getting more active. We've already had, as you probably remember, Alberto, Beryl, which really impacted Texas in a big way. Chris, and now Andrew, could we very soon have Debbie? Debbie with a Y.
Yeah, Debbie with a Y. We were talking about that during the break. Yeah, and you know, there's a lot of uncertainty now where this could go, whether or not it's going to develop. But in terms of impacts along the eastern seaboard, including the Carolinas, something we really can't completely discount at this time. And that's what we're going to get into. Right now, we're watching down in the Dominican Republic currently. We got a lot of showers and storms here, just very unsettled. Again, we don't have a system currently. It's more of what we call an open tropical wave making its way through the Atlantic basin, basically over the island of Hispaniola. And he was referencing it, but as we get to the beginning of August, you can see climatologically speaking, this is when the hurricane season really starts to take off. We still can see development June, July. We've even seen many years our first named system before the official start of hurricane season, but it's really after August 1st and up to that peak of September 10th, we really see development starting to get going. Where do we see these storms develop? As we get into August, we start to watch those main African waves that come off the coast of Africa, but also the southwestern Atlantic Ocean is another spot we watch for potential tropical development, and that's exactly what we have right now. You can see this area highlighted in red where we could see some potential development here. I just want to highlight again, the wave that we're talking about right now is right here. Again, basically over portions of the Dominican Republic, making its way off to the west-northwest and eventually going to be pushing its way into portions of the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Water temperature is something that's very important for the most part as we enter the early part of August. Water is more than favorable here in terms of how warm it needs to be to see tropical development. You can see water temperatures in the middle 80s here across the eastern Gulf of Mexico, even in the southwestern Atlantic. Anything over 80 can sustain a hurricane. When you get over 83, 84, that is really warm water, a lot of fuel for these tropical systems. Some of our tropical models that we watch here, overall, pretty consistent. If we do see development, it would be into the eastern Gulf of Mexico. What could we see in terms of strength here? Because of this land interaction, it's going to be limiting how strong the system could get, but potentially could be talking about a tropical storm into the west coast of Florida. And as Tara was talking about, the next name up would be Debbie. This is something that we are going to be watching very, very closely as we head through the next few days. Tara, I know you're going to be watching this closely along with all the heat, humidity, maybe a couple of storms mixed in as well.